Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Nathania Nararya Faustina. You can call me Nathan. I am attendance 27 and I am from class 7.1. Today I want to show you about the Maulid Nabi. Commemorating the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad SAW is an important tradition carried out by Muslims throughout the world. And every year, on the 12th Rabiul Awal, Muslims commemorate the birth of the Prophet Muhammad SAW with various religious activities, such as reading salawat, reciting recitations, and giving alms. Apart from being a moment to commemorate the history of the birth of the Prophet, the celebration is also an opportunity to emulate his morals and struggle in spreading the message of Islam. In this article, we will discuss the history of commemoration the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad SAW and the practice recommended in commemorating it. The tradition of commemorating the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad began during the Fatimid dynasty in Egypt in the 11th century CE. At the time, the celebration of the Prophet's birthday was intended to commemorate the Prophet's birth and strengthen the unity of the Muslim community. However, this tradition later spread throughout the Islamic world and was adopted by various Muslim cultures in Asia, Africa, and Europe. Some scholars argue that the commemoration of the Prophet Muhammad's birthday is an expression of the people's love for the Prophet Muhammad. According to Imam Jalaluddin al-Suyuti, one of the leading scholars in Islamic history, commemorating the Prophet Muhammad's birthday is a good deed as long as it accompanied by activities in accordance with Islamic teachings, such as reciting the Quran, offering salawat, and studying the Quran. And although there is no Quranic text or hadith explicitly mandating the celebration of the Prophet's birthday, scholars permit its celebration a part of good customs as long as it does not violate Islamic law. This is reversed by the view of Imam ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, who state that commemorating the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad is one way for Muslims to commemorate the birth of the most beloved person of Allah. There are various practices that are recommended to be carried out to commemorate the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad SAW, with the aim of increasing people's love for the Prophet and getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Here are some practices that are commonly done. Recitation of salawat. One practice that is highly recommended when commemorating the birthday of the Prophet Muhammad SAW is encouraging the reading of prayers. In the hadith, the Prophet said, "Whoever prays to me once, Allah will give mercy to him 10 times. Salawat is a form of respect and love for the Prophet Muhammad which can strengthen the spiritual relationship between the people and the Prophet. Remembering the life of the Prophet Muhammad from his birth to his death is one way to emulate his noble qualities. In various Maulid commemoration assemblies, stories of the Prophet Muhammad are often told, highlighting his morals, leadership, and struggles to uphold Islam. This aims to inspire the community to learn from the Prophet's journey in facing the challenges of everyday life. That's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.